All right, this is going to be a reading check-in for connection and separation. I'm going to tell you right now, somebody's in separation because one person is being very deceitful, or they're paying the energy back for something deceitful that they've done or something that they've been in denial about. There is a reason for the separation that's almost like protecting you. So I'm already seeing that. So you need to know that. The Queen of Wands, you're being shown how to balance out control and magnetism. One, allow yourself to magnetize things to you. Don't go chasing and manipulating them. I feel like this other person is used to trying to have things go their way. But when you start doing that, you start relying on the control and the power. You're learning independence, but this other person is also learning how to be independent from power. Yeah, this person needs to learn how to figure out how to have joy, because there's not a lot of joy over here. There's a lot of indecisive information of how do I feel about this? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's a very indecisive energy. So you're dealing with somebody who's not willing to trust their emotions, first of all, okay? And this is probably a really cerebral person. They trust their mind more than anything. And this is where this person needs time to figure out how to feel again. I feel like it's probably been a pattern since like childhood where, yes, they put up their walls and then they're up. Once their walls are up, they might valiantly protect others around them, but not emotionally. It's more out of cerebral, I am obligated to do this. Whereas you're like, hey, that's not really what I'm looking for, but they're looking to find joy, okay? And this could also be somebody, that is a card of reunion, but this person needs to figure out how to emotionally evolve before they can be looking at any reunion. And we have justice. I did feel that in the beginning. This person is I'm going to use the word paying back karma, but they are. The universe isn't going to drag you through the mud with them. They've got to own and take responsibility for their actions. It's not your job to do that. Okay? I do see them having victory at whatever this lesson is. You need to know that. Any other guidance for the person who's watching? Be honest with yourself about what you can control. We have that Ace of Swords coming in. You will get, and I love that these cards are showing themselves again. You're going to get the aha moments that you need. You are learning to be independent. You don't rely on this person. This person can't rely on you. But also, you're understanding your abundance. But I'm going to tell you, with this Nine of Pentacles, you have your freedom. This person doesn't. This person is at the mercy of their mind. And in a connection, they can't be at the mercy of their mind. They need to incorporate the feelings. There is a huge soul tie in this with the Two of Cups. So it's not for lack of caring for somebody, but they don't know how. Maybe they don't think that they deserve to feel like this. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's on time. The Wheel of Fortune is patience. There is some abundant lesson you are learning. Allow yourself to learn it. You deserve to be abundant outside of this person. This person should be an addition. They are not your abundance. They are an addition. And there's the Five of Swords. With the Five of Swords, you have the self-sabotage. Keep moving for you, even if it doesn't make sense. Follow and trust that you can magnetize. We have the Ten of Cups. There's so much possibility in this connection, but you're going to need to trust the unknown. The Moon here, you're not going to be able to see 10 steps ahead, but trust that this person is trying to work through this. You deserve somebody wanting to choose their emotional balance. This person right now doesn't. Like they're like, oh, there's emotions. That's great. But I need to do this and I need to do that. They're very lopsided in their priorities, we'll put it that way, versus what you're looking for in a connection. But justice, it's rebalancing, okay? This person, in theory, does want connection. This person does want that type of balance. They're just going about it in a really roundabout way that avoids the emotion. And a lot of times people do that out of safety. So this person needs to learn to be safe with just themselves. Overall guidance, watch your words. Yeah, this person, you guys might argue or have argued or not understood each other. Take ownership for what you can, but you talking more and trying to convince this person, you guys are in different books on different pages. It's not conducive to it. You're going to need to trust, okay? You turn your knowledge into wisdom. Literally, look at what you've invested. Take things for what you know. Ace of Swords, what you know. Don't start making up stories of things you don't know. Don't add to it. And when you're communicating, how many times are you trying to convince them of something? Stop trying to convince them, okay? Embody how you feel. Own up to who you are. But this person's got to learn how to balance out. Stop trying to fix it for them, all right? Thank you for joining today. Love, light, and positive vibes.